97% of the birds don't have penis. Only a few large birds like ostriches and emus have that blessing. But ducks, they are something else. Just imagine. This is the size of an Argentinian duck, and it's the size of its penis. On top of that, it's totally screwed, literally. It can be twisted counterclockwise from 6 to 12 turns. This half-meter screw can screw up anything. And now this drill seeks a female duck. During other days of the year, the life of ducks is normally simple. They swim, eat bugs, and care for each other. Even the size of the male screw is barely 2 inches long. But as soon as the mating season comes closer, the screw starts to grow with an exponential rate. The male mallard tries to impress the female with dance, vocals, or any means possible. If a female accepts him, he instantly engages in mating, but if the female rejects him, well, he instantly engages in mating. Either yes or no, he will duck her no matter the response. But in either case, the ritual is cruel and aggressive. First, the mallard climbs on the back of the female and bites her in the neck or head. Then he starts mounting the screw. The screw can sometimes damage the organ or make her unconscious. If they are on water, he may pin her head down, drown her, and then tighten the screw. But as a safety measure, females are evolved with a labyrinth-shaped receiver organ with some dead ends like pockets too. If she doesn't want that mallard's offspring, she can reject the sperm and go mate with another suitable partner. Some females even have a clockwise labyrinth that makes it almost impossible for normal males to penetrate. But in cases where there are more males and few females, the ritual is extremely tough. Many males go for a single female, and all of them take turns on her. There is a high chance that she might not make it alive. Or in lucky cases, she survives with a bald head, hairs removed from the neck area, and many of her feathers removed from her wings. After the mating season ends, the male's screw starts to degenerate and returns to its puny 2-inch size. And the group is filled with love, joy, care, and happiness once again. Well, until the next mating season at least. Dolphins are among the most liked animals on the planet, and they always seem happy too. Look at that face. Not only do they look cuddly, they look totally friendly too. They play in water, jump high, and word around the town is that they even save drowning humans. So almost all people like them. What separates them from other animal species is their intelligence. They are the only animals except humans to have names. Just think about it. They have names just like we do. They even call each other by their names. With so much intelligence and personal names, what do they do with it? Well, they kidnap a female dolphin and force her to mate with them. It doesn't matter if she is not interested, they do it anyway. You can see for yourself. Hey Sam, look here, I found a girl, come here quick. Sure, Ben, hold her there. Don't let her escape. Hey, Thomas, Harry, and Michael. Ben caught a girl. Come here quick. We'll have fun tonight. Now all of them arrive and surround the female dolphin. They block all the possible paths to escape and forcefully mate with her. It doesn't even matter if the female likes it or not. They just have it their way. They all take turns until every last one of them has their wish fulfilled. It is common for a female dolphin to mate with numerous males. So, multiple males mating with her doesn't usually create an issue, though. Also, most of the time, dolphins mate not to make babies, but to have fun. Having sex for fun comes with the intelligence, I guess. This is a sea slug, and sea slugs are hermaphrodite creatures. To make it clear, a sea slug has both male and female sex organs, and can be male and female at the same time. When it's time for the mating, the hormones increase, and thus it's time to search for a partner. After it finds the partner, both get ready for the mating process. But there is a huge problem. None of them wants to carry the seed, and both of them want to be males. Now, how do they decide it? Well, they decide it with a sword fight. Don't imagine slugs in heavy armor and metal swords. They have their own inbuilt sword, and it's called penis. Yup, you heard it right. Both extend their penis and start fighting with each other. It's called penis fencing, and the sole purpose is to strike the opponent first. The battle goes on, and one of them strikes in the head. This strike ejects a liquid that makes the receiver believe that he is a female. Now the winner is decided and the fight is over. The winner then stabs the newly turned female's body and ejects the sperm through that wound. Then he starts kissing mouth to mouth and continuously cuddles the female for some time. Maybe it's now pleasure dance after sword dance. No, sir. There is a high chance that the injected sperm might be digested by the female. Kissing and hugging slows down the metabolism process of female and helps sperm reach the destination without being digested. It's not your episode, man. Get some rest. Let me handle this episode. Okay, this type of sword dance mating, also called as penis fencing, is found in some flatworms too, but it's pretty straightforward for the flatworms. They don't hit on the head, cuddle, or kiss. For them, the first strike releases the seed and the receiver turns to female. It's simple. When I think of a deep-sea creature, this is what comes to my mind. By the way, I call her Florence Nightingale. If you want to know why, see in the comments. Okay, back to the topic. This scary-looking sci-fi type alien creature is an anglerfish. It can grow around 3 feet in length. For comparison, this is an average goat, and this is an anglerfish. You can guess how big or small this is, but the males are tiny, less than an inch in size. This happens when nature plays pranks on you, I guess. Since anglerfish live around 3 miles deep in complete darkness, they live a solitary life. So it's almost impossible for her to find a partner. She hunts small fish and searches for possible mates with her headlight. At least she has a light source. Poor males don't even have that option. This pathetic-looking puny thing just wanders around here and there without any goal or vision. But when he smells a female, he runs towards her as if his whole existence depends on it. And yes, his existence actually depends on it. If he misses this chance, he might never get another female in his lifetime. So he directly bites in the stomach area of the female and never lets go. He holds on for dear life, literally. This is called actual commitment, guys. You should learn from it. He attaches so much that he gets fused with the female. It takes some guts to dissolve yourself for the sake of others. It's a good example of when people say, "Let two of us be one." We just say it. They actually do it. After some time, even the blood vessels get fused, and everything gets inside the female's body except for the balls. Well, don't ask any questions here, it just seems natural. Balls are always supposed to hang outside. Then the female takes sperm from those eggs whenever she needs to fertilize the eggs inside her. Since finding a partner is too difficult, several males attach to the same female over time and undergo the same process. Around 8 males can attach to a female, and all that remains is their balls. Their guts got dissolved, but they still have the balls, I guess. Male seals are heavyweight champions. Some seals, like elephant seals, are giants around 7,500 pounds or 3,000 kilograms. Just see the size comparison. You can guess just by looking at that they are among the biggest mammals on Earth. But females are usually small, around 5 times smaller. Normally, all the males and females live solitary lives in the ocean and gather together only during the breeding season. When it's mating season, the impulse rises, and the males arrive first in the breeding area and fight with each other to make their territory. Just around 10% of the males mark their own territory after a fierce battle, and the remaining 90% weak ones are forced to stay away somewhere around the corner. Then females arrive a few days later and choose the male who they see as the strongest. If a male sees someone interesting, he will forcefully drag them to his harem. Sometimes those forced ones are unwilling and too small, immature females. A single male can get as many as 100 females for his harem, and after all the females have gathered, male checks which